Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nature's Haven. And today we have a special treat for all the nature enthusiasts out there. We're diving into the wonderful world of garden aesthetics, where we'll explore how to transform your outdoor spaces into tranquil retreats. If you're ready to infuse beauty and serenity into your garden, stay tuned. Before we get our hands dirty, let's start by discovering the garden aesthetic that resonates with you. Are you drawn to the simplicity of a Japanese Zen garden or the vibrant colors of an English cottage garden? Take a moment to envision your dream outdoor space. Now that you've found your inspiration, it's time to plan and design. Consider the layout, plant selection, and hardscaping elements that will bring your vision to life. Sketch it out on paper or use online tools to visualize your dream garden. Plants play a crucial role in achieving your desired garden aesthetic. Whether it's lush greenery, colorful blooms, or sculptural succulents, the right plants can elevate your space. Research plants that thrive in your climate and complement your chosen aesthetic. Now, let's talk about creating inviting spaces within your garden. Cozy corners with comfortable seating, decorative elements, and perhaps a water feature can turn your outdoor area into a haven for relaxation. Maintaining your garden is key to preserving its aesthetic appeal. Regular pruning, weeding, and proper watering are essential. Consider low-maintenance plants if you have a busy schedule, and don't forget to add a personal touch to keep it uniquely yours. And there you have it, the recipe for creating your dream garden aesthetic. Remember, the journey is as rewarding as the destination, so enjoy every step of the process. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more garden inspiration, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy gardening! Garden aesthetics revolves around the art and philosophy of garden design and maintenance, blending elements of nature, art, and culture. It involves considerations of space, form, texture, color, and functionality to create visually pleasing and harmonious landscapes. Key components include design and layout. The foundation of garden aesthetics is the design, which includes the arrangement of paths, lawns, water features, flower beds, and other elements. The layout often reflects a balance between natural beauty and structured design. Plant selection. Choice of plants is crucial, considering their color, shape, size, and seasonal changes. The interplay of different plant types creates a dynamic and evolving landscape. Color and texture. Color schemes in a garden can range from monochromatic to a vibrant mix, while textures, smooth, rough, glossy, etc., add depth and interest. Light and shadow. The play of light and shadow throughout the day and across seasons adds a dynamic element to garden aesthetics. Thoughtful placement of plants and structures can optimize these effects. Water features, ponds, fountains, and streams add a sense of tranquility and movement. They also influence the garden's microclimate and acoustic environment. Architectural elements. Structures like gazebos, pergolas, and benches are not only functional but also contribute to the aesthetic appeal. Cultural and personal elements. Gardens often reflect the cultural background and personal taste of the gardener, from formal, geometric French gardens to the naturalistic English cottage gardens. Sustainability and ecology. Modern garden aesthetics increasingly incorporate sustainable practices, like using native plants, optimizing water use, and creating habitats for local wildlife. Seasonal changes. A well-designed garden offers visual interest throughout the year, with plants and elements that respond to and celebrate the changing seasons. Sensory experience. Beyond visual beauty, gardens engage all senses with the sounds of nature, the scent of flowers, and the tactile experience of different plant textures. Harmony and contrast. Achieving harmony in a garden involves blending different elements in a pleasing way, while contrast can be used to create focal points or highlight certain features. This can be achieved through contrasting colors, forms, or textures. Rhythm and flow. Just like in music, rhythm in garden design refers to the repetition of certain patterns or elements, creating a sense of visual movement. This can guide the viewer's eye through the garden and create a sense of continuity. Scale and proportion. The scale of the garden elements relative to each other and the overall space is crucial. Proportion ensures that each part of the garden fits with the whole, creating a cohesive and balanced look. Privacy and enclosure. Gardens often serve as a retreat from the outside world. The use of walls, fences, hedges, and plantings can create a sense of enclosure and privacy, making the garden a more intimate space. Accessibility and functionality. A garden should not only be beautiful but also functional. Paths, seating areas, and other functional elements should be integrated into the design in an aesthetically pleasing way. Historical and thematic styles. Many gardens are designed with a specific historical period or theme in mind, like Japanese Zen gardens, which emphasize simplicity, or the grandeur of Renaissance gardens. Wildlife and biodiversity. A garden that supports a variety of wildlife, such as birds, insects, and small mammals, can add an extra layer of beauty and interest. Planting native species can promote biodiversity and create a healthier ecosystem. Artistic features, sculptures, murals, and other art pieces can be incorporated into the garden, providing points of interest and complementing the natural beauty of the plants. Nightscaping. Lighting in a garden can transform it at night, highlighting certain trees, paths, or features, and creating a completely different mood compared to daytime. Sensory gardens. These are designed specifically to stimulate the senses, not just sight, but also smell, touch, taste, and hearing. Plants are chosen for their sensory properties, and other elements like wind chimes or water features are added. Seasonal planning. Understanding the cycles of plants and planning for different blooming times ensures that the garden remains interesting and vibrant throughout the year. Soil and water management. The health of a garden largely depends on proper soil and water management. Understanding the specific needs of the plants and the local conditions is crucial for a thriving garden. Personalization and storytelling. Many gardeners infuse their gardens with personal touches that tell a story or reflect their journey, making each garden unique and full of character. Community and shared spaces. Community gardens or shared spaces bring together people and plants, creating a sense of community and shared aesthetic appreciation. Innovation and trends. Garden design is a dynamic field, with new trends constantly emerging, such as vertical gardens, smart irrigation systems, and the integration of technology for garden management. Microclimates and plant adaptation. Understanding the microclimates within a garden, such as shaded areas or sun traps, allows for the strategic placement of plants according to their specific needs, ensuring a healthier and more diverse garden. Interactive elements. Elements that encourage interaction, such as edible gardens, herb gardens, or tactile plants, can enhance the experience of the garden, making it more engaging and educational. Layering and depth. Effective layering of plants, tall trees, understory, shrubs, ground covers, creates depth and a sense of fullness in the garden, contributing to a more immersive experience. Seasonal and diurnal dynamics. A garden's aesthetic is not static, it changes throughout the day and across seasons. Acknowledging and designing for these dynamics can create a garden that is constantly revealing new aspects of its beauty. Garden pathways. The design of pathways is not just functional but also aesthetic. Their layout, materials, and the way they meander through the garden can greatly influence the overall design and experience. Water conservation. In areas with limited water resources, xeriscaping, designing landscapes to reduce or eliminate the need for irrigation, becomes an important aspect of garden aesthetics, emphasizing the beauty of drought-resistant plants. Sustainability and permaculture. Incorporating principles of sustainability and permaculture, such as composting, rainwater harvesting, and creating self-sustaining ecosystems, can enhance the ecological balance and aesthetic of the garden. Garden furniture and accessories. The style and placement of garden furniture and accessories should complement the overall aesthetic, providing comfortable and stylish areas to relax and enjoy the garden. Focal points and vistas. Designing with focal points and vistas in mind can create dramatic views within the garden, drawing the eye to specific areas or features. Climatic considerations. The overall climate, including factors like rainfall, temperature, and humidity, plays a significant role in garden design, influencing plant selection and garden layout. Restorative and therapeutic gardens. Some gardens are designed with a focus on wellness and therapy, using elements that promote relaxation, contemplation, and mental well-being. Children's gardens. Gardens designed for children often include interactive and educational elements, like play areas, sensory plants, and wildlife attractions, fostering a connection with nature from a young age. Urban gardening. In urban environments, garden aesthetics must adapt to smaller spaces, using techniques like container gardening, rooftop gardens, and vertical greening. Garden maintenance. The aesthetic appeal of a garden is closely tied to its maintenance. Regular care, pruning, weeding, and upkeep are essential to maintain the intended design and beauty. Adaptability and evolution. Gardens are living entities that grow and change. Aesthetic design should consider the future growth and evolution of the garden, allowing it to adapt and mature gracefully. Integration with the built environment. In many cases, gardens are part of a larger built environment. The design should integrate seamlessly with the surrounding architecture and urban elements. Edible landscaping. Combining aesthetics with functionality, edible landscaping uses fruit trees, vegetable plants, and herbs as design elements in the garden, providing both beauty and produce. Naturalistic and wild gardens. Some gardens mimic natural landscapes, using native plants and informal designs to create a wild look, often requiring less maintenance and supporting local ecosystems. Formal gardens. In contrast to naturalistic gardens, formal gardens are characterized by symmetrical designs, geometric shapes, and orderly plantings, often reflecting classical garden styles. Cottage gardens. Cottage gardens are known for their informal, charming character, with a mix of ornamental and edible plants, and an abundance of flowers and color. Botanical and display gardens. These gardens, often part of botanical institutions, focus on collections of specific plant types, educational displays, and research, contributing to both aesthetic enjoyment and scientific knowledge. Historical restoration and conservation. Restoring and maintaining historical gardens is a significant aspect of garden aesthetics, preserving the cultural and historical heritage of landscapes. Garden artistry and craftsmanship. The craftsmanship in garden features like stone walls, waterworks, and carpentry contribute significantly to the overall aesthetic and character of the garden. Inclusivity and accessibility. Designing gardens that are accessible and enjoyable for people of all abilities is an important aspect of modern garden aesthetics, ensuring that everyone can appreciate the beauty and tranquility of the space. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're ready to embark on your garden transformation, check out our other videos for more tips and tricks. Don't forget to connect with us on social media. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video.